The last variation we'll take a look at is comparing two commits. If you want to know what changed between two commits, not necessarily head, right? It could be any commit in the past. We can use the same syntax, git diff, and then some commit hash, dot dot, some other commit hash. So why don't we go back to master, git log, let's do one line. If I want to know what changed between, add red, so that commit, and add blue and purple, sure. If I want to know what changed there, I need to start by copying one of these commit hashes. It's kind of annoying actually to keep track of both of them, so I'm just going to paste it in this file. And then the second one I wanted was this commit hash. All right, let's see what happened there. So git diff, and then the first one, dot dot, the second one. And we see the only file that changed was colors. That's the only file really, well, we did introduce the numbers file, but after this commit. So it didn't even exist in either of these commits. But here you can see the changes, right? We added all this stuff into the file between those two commits. And they're not necessarily consecutive commits. It's just all changes between those two commits. And this also works if I have a space, just like with two branches. Same diff. All right. So to recap those different versions, we can compare changes between two commits. The order matters, just like it does with two branches. So all changes between all files for two different branches or two different commits. Then we saw that we can do the same thing, but actually narrow it down to one file or two or three. We just call those files out afterwards. So that also works for branches and commits. And we saw that we can use the -- staged or cached option to only see the changes that are staged. To see unstaged changes only, we can use git diff, and then to see all changes since the last commit, so everything that's new in the working directory, staged or unstaged, git diff head.